Hi, my name's Kate with Knit and Gather. I'm going to demonstrate putting your sleeves on hold for a top-down sweater. So we're going to go from this part of the pattern to this, where we have three separate holes now, or loops. So we have one sleeve, our body stitches, and the other sleeve. Okay, so we need to put our sleeves on hold, and this is for a top-down sweater. This is the Lento Sweater pattern. Right now I'm at the center back. So this portion of the pattern, done all my raglan increases. So I just need to knit to my first marker, and then we're gonna put these stitches on hold. Okay, I'm at my first marker here, my first sleeve marker. I'm gonna remove this marker, I won't need this anymore. Okay, for this portion of your pattern, you can use scrap yarn, a spare needle cord if you have one, or a stitch saver cord. We do have these available in our store from Knit and Gather. They've given you two 36-inch lengths, which are great for sleeves, and then one 60-inch cord, which is great for the body, or if you want to try this on before you separate the sleeves. And I've started to like using the cord because this is long enough where if I want to try on my sweater after I've done this portion, or when I'm knitting the body of the sweater, there's room for my arms to go through the sleeve versus a needle cord, which are often a little bit too small. So a way that I have found that is easy to use the cord for the sleeve is to put it on a tapestry needle. You can just stick the stitch saver cord on the end of a tapestry needle. You can also put scrap yarn through a tapestry needle and it will work just as well. And then I'm going to start picking up all of these sleeve stitches, the stitches that were between my first two markers. Okay, I've picked up all of these sleeve stitches. I can remove the second marker. I'm going to pull my cord through all of these sleeve stitches and pull our needle just off of the end of the cord, or remove your scrap yarn. And then I like to just tie a little overhand knot with the cord or string. If you're using a needle cord, you can use those stopper caps on the end of the cord. Okay, and then at this portion of this pattern and many top-down sweaters, it will have you cast on some underarm stitches. And the easiest way to do that is using the thumb loop cast on. So you just bring your thumb in front of your yarn, drop it down below, stick your needle in the bottom of the thread to place a loop on your needle. For the size I'm following, I'm casting on 6 stitches here. And now we can continue knitting in the round. So I'm going to pick up my other needle and continue knitting the other side of my sweater. And then we'll repeat at the next marker. Okay, I am reaching my second sleeve marker. Take that off. I'm going to grab my second cord here, again placing the tube end onto tapestry needle. And pick up your second sleeve stitches. And here's my last sleeve marker, so I can remove that. And again, pull your sleeve stitches onto your cord or hold device of choice. So these are the sleeve stitches that we just put on hold. We are going to cast on some underarm stitches on this side as well. Again, that thumb loop cast on, we're going to do 6, placing a loop on the needle. Bring your thumb down, around. Now grab that other needle and we're going to join our round once again. This first stitch after the thumb loop cast-ons, I like to pull that stitch a little bit tighter than I normally would. You might get some light jogs of your between your yarn at this underarm portion. That is totally normal. That's kind of the nature of the thumb loop cast on. But after you pick up your sleeve at the end and work in your yarn tails, all that will be nicely resolved, and you should have no holes under your arm or anything like that. So I'm going to keep knitting to my original beginning of round marker that was at the center back, and we can show you what this looks like after you have your sleeves put on hold. Okay, I've knit back to my original beginning of round. This pattern, it's at the center back of the sweater. So this is your front. Here's one sleeve over here. Here are our body stitches on our working needle, and our other sleeve is on hold. So it's pretty simple. I hope this was helpful, and happy sweater knitting.